Hey, hi, how's it going? I'm Jack and a Half, and if you haven't heard by now, on August 13th, YouTube will start using an AI to try and find the age of users based off of their cookies and browsing history. So in short, this basically means instead of just entering your age, the platform will look through your activity to determine if you are under 18 years old. And if the system decides that you're under 18, you will have to provide official identification in order to prove your age. Now, personally, I see the vision. They're trying to keep kids safe, and I respect that. But the thing is, YouTube shouldn't be the only one trying to deal with this. Because in this day and age, if somebody doesn't want to, pay attention to their kid, they're just gonna give them an iPad so they'll be quiet, right? Now, it might just be me, but that's mostly what I've been seeing for the past few years. Now, here's a little scenario. If a kid's mom gives him an iPad and he's watching something that his mother doesn't approve of on YouTube, whose fault is it? I'm going to give you 3 seconds to decide. 3, 2, 1. You locked in your answer? Now, if you said YouTube, I wouldn't agree with you because YouTube doesn't really control the algorithm. It's just what the site thinks you would enjoy. It's based on the previous view history of said user. Now, if you said it's the kid's mom's fault, I think that's 100% correct. Because the thing is, the kid's mother previously didn't know what he was being exposed to. And I do get that it's the algorithm that showed him said videos in the first place, but parental controls exist for a reason. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can restrict certain keywords and websites that may be inappropriate for your child to consume. And I remember a time up until I was 10 whenever I would ask for a new video game or if I wanted to watch a new movie, my parents would make sure that it's completely appropriate for me to consume. And I don't get why parents nowadays can't take the 30 seconds it takes to make sure a movie or a YouTuber or a video game is safe for their child to consume. And I guess if you don't want your kid watching regular YouTube, you could always set them up with a YouTube Kids account. There's nothing too much to worry about other than brain rot and content farms, but that should be about it. And if you don't want your kid watching them, I'm pretty sure you can just restrict that channel. Although it'd probably be best not to take my word for it because I don't use YouTube Kids, but I think that's something on there. It might not be, it might be for something else. I don't know. Now we're going to talk about why having an AI system to determine the age of viewers isn't a great idea. Now, first and foremost, we all know that AI is far from perfect. Come on. Because, AI algorithms can probably make mistakes, leading to incorrectly flagging adults as underage. One of the mistakes they can make is based on algorithmic bias, because AI algorithms can be biased on the data they're trained on, so this could lead to inaccurate estimations for certain demographics. Now, take Markiplier for example. He's typically pushed towards an older audience, but he did make a Minecraft series, and the AI could pick up on that because a lot of kids like Minecraft. Meaning that there's a chance if someone were to go back and watch that series, they could get flagged as under the age of 18, even if they're well over. Not to mention the fact that giving a company your ID makes your identification more prone to being leaked, which, I don't think anybody would want. Because there's probably over 1 billion people on YouTube every day, and all it really takes at the end of the day is for YouTube to hire one bad person and everybody's information is public. And last but certainly not least, it's going to be the impact it has on a lot of content creators, because content creators who appeal towards a younger audience like Nick A30 won't get as much views, and they might end up just not making enough money to afford a living wage. So they'll have to get a different job and might have to quit YouTube altogether. And that scares me and a lot of other content creators because I personally enjoy a few YouTube channels that appeal typically to children, and it would be sad just to see them not upload anymore. And stuff like this has been happening for about a month now in like Australia and the United Kingdom. And it's kind of sad to see because it's starting to feel dystopian because like kids are using video game characters and like Gmod to trick the AI facial recognition into thinking they're adults just so they can use the apps that they want to use. But I gotta say, it's crazy that 2004 video game renders can trick a 2025 AI facial recognition software. That's actually kind of cool. But right now, all we can do is kind of wait and hope that YouTube will back down and not make the AI ID recognition a permanent thing. But, you know, they might stand their ground actually and do it. You never know. But with that being said, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. New videos hopefully every week. And I will see you all in the next video. I don't know, roll the outro or something.